Good afternoon, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Book Nerd 802, and during one of my live streams, one of you told me that I should react to a video of Cillian Murphy because he was being asked questions by Jack Edwards, who is one of the biggest bookstagrammers, booktubers, booktalkers out there. And this is a minute-long video which I am very interested in reacting to because Cillian is one of my favorite actors. I've seen him in Peaky Blinders and in Oppenheimer as well. I will be listening to what he has to say and letting you know what I think as well.
Murphy, I have to ask you, if you were my English teacher, what would you say is mandatory reading? What's going to be on the curriculum?
Oh, that's a great question. There'll probably be a lot of Irish literature on there.
Well, of course.
I imagine.
Big fan of the Irish accent, by the way, and he has such a lovely voice. I mean, many people compliment my voice when I am live streaming, and Cillian Murphy is one of those people who has such a lovely voice as well. Such a pleasure to listen to him speak, especially with an Irish accent.
Probably John McGahern would definitely be on there.
Okay.
I have never listened to this, never read anything by this author before.
If you're going to talk about contemporary Irish literature, maybe Claire Keegan. Actually, she's all small things like these is on the curriculum.
This is the Booker Prize of 2022. I've seen this all over the place, especially a couple of years ago when the prize was won, and I am definitely interested in picking this up just to see what Cillian Murphy is up to, why he is recommending this one. Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. Not sure if this is Irish literature as well.
As it should be, so should Foster.
I do think it's important to put in the time and to read the classics.
Do you have an essential classic?
I mean, you've got to read Dubliners, you know what I mean? And it's not difficult.
This one I was meant to read during my second year of undergrad at the university, but I never got around to reading this. Perhaps I will pick it up as well. James Joyce never really resonated with me, struck a chord with me, but then again, I never really gave him enough of an opportunity to do so. So since Cillian loves this guy, I suppose I'll give it a go as well. I am not sure whether he is just mentioning the first books which come to mind or not, but in either case, this is definitely reviving some of these books which several people haven't heard the titles of in a long time.
But it's revolutionary for what he did at that time. Absolutely changed everything, and and then he went on to do Usually, obviously.
I'll help you because he goes blank at these times. You love Banville, and you love the kind of American.
These are all new to me. I may be book nerd 802, but these are all new to me. All these different authors I've never heard of apart from James Joyce, and I've never read any of this so far. So these recommendations are very, very welcome, honestly.
You love the kind of Don DeLillos of the world.
Yeah, been rereading Don DeLillo.
That's a strong reading list.
But obviously, I do think you need to do your Shakespeare's, and you need to do.
Now that I am not much of a fan of, I have mentioned this during my live streams, I don't really recommend reading Shakespeare as much as you should watch Shakespeare in his theatrical form. Honestly, I'm not much of a fan of reading Shakespeare. He never really got me in a good mood or anything. I've always been told to study Shakespeare rather than appreciate the value, what he brings to the literary table, but yeah, I still disagree with this. I'm not going to change my mind just because of something Cillian said.
Like contemporary theatre and
Yeah.
poetry. I loved it all. I mean, that was my favorite thing in school.
You and me both. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy.
So that is basically it from my end. Just wanted to listen to what Cillian had to say to Jack Edwards. Check them both out. I'm sure you have heard of several of these. They are huge on every single platform out there. Just wanted to give my 2 cents and perhaps share some of these recommendations with you as well. My first time hearing about most of them, so it's definitely a very, very strong reading list. Apparently, Cillian is a very well-read person. I aspire to be much more of a well-read person than I already am because most successful people are successful because they are well-read. But yeah, those were my 2 cents with regard to this video. Thank you for recommending it to me, whoever did so during my live stream, and thank you for such cheap and cheerful content to make. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. and I'll see you again in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.